In the annals of history, few names resonate with the spirit of adventure and exploration quite like Ibn Battuta. His story begins in the vibrant city of Tangier, Morocco, a bustling port that looked out onto the vast, unknown world. In the year 1325, at the tender age of 21, a young Berber scholar named Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Lawati al-Tanji, Ibn Battuta, felt a powerful calling. It was a call to perform the Hajj, the sacred pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, a fundamental duty for all able-bodied Muslims. He bid farewell to his family, not knowing that this departure was the first step on a journey that would span nearly 3 decades and cover an astonishing 75,000 miles. His initial caravan moved eastward across the sun-scorched lands of North Africa. He passed through the territories of the Zayinid dynasty in what is now Algeria. The journey was fraught with peril, from bandits to political instability. In Tunis, he found temporary respite, studying and even taking on a role as a judge. He continued towards Egypt, a land of ancient wonders and thriving scholarship. The site of Alexandria, with its legendary but crumbling lighthouse, left a deep impression on him. He marveled at the city's bustling harbor, a crossroads of cultures and commerce. Cairo, the magnificent capital of the Mamluk Sultanate, captivated him completely. He described it as the mother of cities, a sprawling metropolis teeming with life. He saw the great pyramids of Giza, ancient monuments that had already stood for millennia. He visited the renowned Al-Azhar University, a center of Islamic learning. From Cairo, he journeyed north into the Levant, a region rich with religious history. He spent the holy month of Ramadan in Damascus, a city he praised for its beauty and piety. He walked through its famous Umayyad Mosque, a masterpiece of Islamic architecture. Finally, he turned south, his heart set on the ultimate destination of his pilgrimage. He reached Medina, the city of the Prophet, paying his respects at the holy sites. In late 1326, he arrived in Mecca, the spiritual center of the Islamic world. He performed the sacred rites of the Hajj, circling the Kaaba with thousands of other pilgrims. The experience was profound, a culmination of his long and arduous journey. Yet, with his duty fulfilled, a new desire took root in his soul. The world was vast, and he had seen but a fraction of it. Instead of returning home to Tangier, Ibn Battuta decided to continue his travels. He joined a caravan heading towards the lands of the Ilkhanate, the Mongol-ruled territory of Persia. He visited Najaf, the burial place of Ali ibn Abi Talib, a site of great significance for Shia Muslims. He then ventured deep into Persia, modern-day Iran. He saw the ancient city of Isfahan, admiring its magnificent mosques and vibrant bazaars. He traveled to Shiraz, a city famous for its poets and gardens. Journey through the Ilkhanate exposed him to a different facet of the Islamic world, one shaped by Mongol traditions. He eventually reached Baghdad, the former capital of the Abbasid Caliphate. Though still a great city, it bore the scars of the Mongol siege from decades earlier. From Baghdad, he journeyed back to Mecca, where he lived as a scholar for several years. This period of study deepened his knowledge of Islamic law and theology. But the call of the road was relentless. Around 1330, he embarked on a new adventure, this time by sea. He sailed down the Red Sea, a treacherous but vital artery of trade. He visited Yemen, with its unique architecture and ancient history. He then sailed along the Swahili coast of East Africa. was fascinated by the city-states that dotted the coastline. He described Mogadishu as an enormously large city with many rich merchants. He visited Mombasa and Kilwa, centers of the gold trade. He observed the blend of Arab, Persian, and African cultures that defined the Swahili civilization. He then sailed across the Arabian Sea to Oman and the Strait of Hormuz. After this extensive maritime journey, he once again returned to Mecca. His reputation as a traveler and a scholar was growing. He now set his sights on a new, ambitious destination, the Sultanate of Delhi in India. He heard tales of the immense wealth and generosity of its ruler, Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq. To reach India, he chose an overland route through Anatolia and Central Asia. He traveled through Syria and sailed to Alanya on the southern coast of modern-day Turkey. Anatolia was a patchwork of small Turkish principalities, known as beyliks. He was treated with great hospitality by the local rulers. He journeyed across the Black Sea to the Crimean Peninsula, entering the territory of the Golden Horde. He traveled with the caravan of Uzbek Khan, the powerful ruler of the Golden Horde. He was astonished by the mobile cities of the Mongols, vast encampments of tents that moved with the seasons. His travels even took him to the city of Bulgar, his northernmost point, where he observed the short summer nights. In a remarkable detour, he accompanied one of the Khan's wives, a Byzantine princess, on a visit to her hometown, Constantinople. He was awestruck by the grandeur of the Byzantine capital, a Christian city of immense size and splendor. He met the Byzantine Emperor Andronikos III, Palaiologos. He marveled at the magnificent Hagia Sophia, then at a Christian cathedral. After this fascinating glimpse into the Christian world, he returned to the lands of the Golden Horde. He then continued his eastward journey across the vast steppes of Central Asia. He passed through the historic cities of Bukhara and Samarkand, centers of the old Silk Road. These cities were still recovering from the devastation wrought by Genghis Khan a century earlier. The journey was arduous, crossing harsh deserts and high mountain passes. Finally, in 34, after years of travel, he crossed the Indus River and entered India. He arrived at the court of Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq in Delhi. The Sultan, known for his intellect, piety, appointed Ibn Battuta as a Qadi, or judge. Ibn Battuta served in this prestigious position for several years. He lived a life of luxury and privilege in the Sultan's court. However, he also lived in constant fear of the Sultan's unpredictable and often violent temper. He witnessed the Sultan's grand projects and his brutal punishments. After about 8 years in Delhi, the relationship with the Sultan grew strained. Ibn Battuta fell out of favor and was placed under house arrest. Fearing for his life, he was relieved when the Sultan offered him a new role. In 1341, he was appointed as the Sultan's ambassador to the Yuan court in China. This was his chance to escape the dangerous politics of Delhi. He set off with a large entourage, bearing lavish gifts for the Chinese emperor. However, his journey to China was beset by disaster. His party was attacked by rebels shortly after leaving Delhi. He was robbed and nearly killed, left with nothing but his clothes. He managed to regroup and continue his journey. He reached the port of Calicut on the Malabar coast. While waiting to board a ship to China, a sudden storm destroyed his vessel. He was once again stranded, separated from his entourage and the mission's treasure. Fearing the Sultan's wrath, he dared not return to Delhi. He decided to continue his travels, placing his trust in fate. He found passage to the Maldive Islands, a chain of beautiful coral atolls in the Indian Ocean. His legal expertise was quickly recognized, and he was appointed as the chief judge. He married into the ruling family and became embroiled in local politics. He attempted to impose stricter Islamic laws, which met with resistance from the easygoing islanders. After a contentious stay, he left the Maldives. He then traveled to Sri Lanka, known then as Ceylon. He made a pilgrimage to Adam's Peak, a mountain sacred to Muslims, Buddhists, and Hindus. He described the difficult climb and the precious gems found on the island. From Sri Lanka, he sailed back to the coast of India. He then journeyed to Bengal, a fertile and prosperous region. He continued his travels by sea, heading towards Southeast Asia. Visited the island of Sumatra in modern-day Indonesia. He was a guest at the court of the Sultan of Samudra Pasai, a thriving Islamic kingdom. Finally, he secured passage on a Chinese junk and set sail for the fabled land of China. He arrived at the bustling port of Guangzhou, which he called Zaytun. He was impressed by the size and organization of Chinese cities. He noted the skill of Chinese artisans, particularly in making silk and porcelain. He traveled through the country's extensive canal system. He claimed to have journeyed as far as Beijing, the capital of the Yuan dynasty. His accounts of China provide a rare and valuable glimpse into the country during the Mongol rule. However, some scholars question the extent of his travels within China, suggesting he may have relied on the accounts of others. After his time in China, he began his long journey home. He sailed back through Southeast Asia and India. He arrived in Damascus in 1348, only to find the city in the grip of the Black Death. He described the devastating plague that was sweeping across the world. The pandemic had claimed the lives of many people he knew. He made one final pilgrimage to Mecca, his fourth and last. In 1349, after an absence of 24 years, he finally returned to his hometown of Tangier. He was met with sad news. His mother had died just a few months earlier. The world he had left behind had been irrevocably changed by the plague. But even after this epic journey, Ibn Battuta's travels were not over. He made a trip to Al-Andalus, the Muslim-ruled kingdom of Granada in Spain. He saw the magnificent Alhambra Palace. He also participated in the defense of Gibraltar against a potential Castilian attack. His final great journey took him south, across the vast Sahara Desert. He joined a salt caravan, a journey that took months of difficult travel. He visited the legendary city of Timbuktu, a center of trade and Islamic scholarship. He reached the capital of the Mali Empire, one of the wealthiest empires in the world at the time. He met its ruler, Mansa Suleiman, the brother of the famous Mansa Musa. He was intrigued by the customs of the Mali court, some of which he found strange. He observed the empire's immense wealth, derived from its control of the gold trade. After his exploration of West Africa, he received a command from the Sultan of Morocco to return home. In 1354, he crossed the desert one last time and returned to Morocco for good. His incredible three-decade journey had finally come to an end. Upon his return, the Sultan of Morocco, Abu Inan Faris, was fascinated by his stories. He commissioned a young literary scholar, Ibn Juzayyi al-Kalbi, to record them. Ibn Battuta dictated his experiences, and Ibn Juzayyi polished them into a book. This book became known as the Rihla, which translates to the journey, Intidin. The full title is a gift to those who contemplate the wonders of cities and the marvels of traveling. The Rihla is a masterpiece of travel literature, a rich tapestry of observations and adventures. It provides an unparalleled window into the social, cultural, and political landscape of the 14th century Islamic world. Ibn Battuta described the people he met, the foods he ate, and the customs he observed. He detailed the trade routes that connected distant lands. He wrote about the scholars, mystics, and rulers he encountered. His work is a testament to a world that was far more interconnected than often imagined. He was a jurist, a diplomat, a theologian, and an explorer. His life was a testament to the power of curiosity and faith. He traveled without the aid of modern technology, relying on caravans and ships. He faced shipwrecks, pirates, and political intrigue. He experienced both immense wealth and abject poverty. He saw the wonders of the world, from the pyramids of Egypt to the grand canals of China. He met people from countless different cultures and backgrounds. His journey was a personal pilgrimage that transformed into a global exploration. The Rihla ensures that his extraordinary legacy endures. It remains one of the most important historical documents of its time. It inspires travelers and historians to this day. Ibn Battuta's story is a reminder of the boundless human spirit. He was truly the greatest traveler of the pre-modern era. His name is forever etched in the history of exploration. His journeys have become the stuff of legend. He saw more of the world than any person before him. His life was a single, continuous adventure. The Rihla is his gift to posterity. It is a journey through time and across continents. The story of Ibn Battuta is a story of a world waiting to be discovered. He answered the call of the open road, and in doing so, he left an indelible mark on history. His travels spanned the known Islamic world and beyond. He was a true citizen of the world in the 14th century. His curiosity was matched only by his resilience. The Rihla is not just a travelogue. It is a cultural encyclopedia. It is a source of immense historical value. Ibn Battuta's journey was a quest for knowledge and experience. He was a bridge between different cultures and civilizations. His story continues to capture the imagination of people everywhere. He was a man who truly lived a life without borders. The world was his home, and its people were his companions. His legacy is one of courage, curiosity, and connection.